Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Raluca. In today's video I'm going to show you how I did this look right here, which is another Christmas inspired makeup look. It's very glittery, very festive, and if you like the look and you want to see how I did it, then just keep on watching. Okay, so my brows are already done because I already have a tutorial on how I do my brows. It's going to be linked down in the description box. For this look I'm going to start with my eyes because there's going to be a lot of glitter involved and I don't want it ruining my base makeup. I'm gonna start the eye look by priming, and I'm going to use the Urban Decay primer potion. This one right here. This is the original primer potion. And I'm applying a little bit of this on my eyelids. And I'll blend it in using my fingers. For my eye look today I'm going to use the Wahala 2 palette by Juvia's Place. I use this in so many of my recent videos and I'm using it today because of the greens in the palette that I'm going to use in today's look. I'm going to start with a transition color and that's going to be the shade Lit, this one right here, and I'm going to use a Juvia's Place 007 Pro blending brush. This is how it looks like, and I'm going to pick up this color, dusting off the excess, and this is going to go all over my crease. And I'm blending this shade by doing circular motions in my crease to make sure that it's well faded into my skin. Next I'm going to take the shade Lust on a Morphe M507 brush, dusting off the excess again. And this is going to go as, let's say, an extension of my eye, so it's going to be kind of like a wing liner shape. So I'm going to start from half of my eyelid and moving my way up to the outer corner. And then I'm going to fade it into my other corner by applying less pressure on the brush. I'm taking the previous brush and really fading this color. I already did the next part on my other eye, so I will know how to explain because I wasn't sure where I was going, but now I know. If you've seen any of my other videos, you probably know this technique by now. I like doing a smoked liner using a pencil. This is the Sephora collection 12-hour pencil. This is just the black one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw like a baby wing liner. So something like this. And then I'm going to need a pencil brush. This is a Morphe M149. And I'm going to extend this. And also fade it, so I'm going to go over it until it blends a little bit. And notice that I'm doing this with the eyes open. That's because if you have any creasing on your outer corner, you're going to go over it, so the eyeliner will look good when you have your eyes open. And this is how it looks blended out. It's looking a little bit off, but we're going to fix it. Next I'm going to take this dark teal in the palette on the same brush, the Morphe 149. I think I need more brushes like this. This is really so useful. Okay, and with this color I'm going to go a little bit above the black pencil. And it's okay if you go over the pencil as well. And I'm bringing the shade a little bit up, so it's going to blend into the green that we first applied. And I'm taking a little bit more of that dark teal. And I'm going to slowly extend it into my other corner. And now with my previous brush I'm going to take a little bit more of the last shade to really make sure that everything is blended. So I'm going to go over, and this step makes such a huge difference. I can barely see the transition between the shades right now. On my lid right now I want to apply these Makeup Addiction Cosmetics glitter in the shade Gossamer. This is a white glitter with green reflexes. First I'm going to apply some of my NYX Glitter Primer. Just a tiny amount, and I'm going to blend it with my fingers. And I'm going to stop halfway. So just on the inner half of my lid. And now with the Makeup Addiction Precision Shader brush, I'm going to pick up this glitter. Let's see how it goes. I like how fine this is. So it has really fine glitter particles. I think it's worth getting glitter everywhere on my floor. Because this looks so pretty. I'm going to move on to my lower lash line, and on my lower lash line I want to apply some red glitter, but first I'm going to take the shade ASAP and blend this on my lower lash line. And I'll try connecting it to the top part. I'll take my pencil brush and again further blend this into the liner on the top part. So now I'm going to apply some of that glitter glue on my lower lash line as well. I'm taking it on a NYX 20 brush. This is just a small little brush. And I'm going to apply it, I think, in the inner portion mostly. And just blend it into the other corner. And for this step I'm going to take the Makeup Addiction glitter in the shade Kaleidoscope. This one right here. And let's see if I can open it without getting it on my floor. This one has... Oh, this one is still sealed. I never used it. Okay. Now I'm getting excited because I'm using this product for the first time. Taking some on my lid. This is not really red. Oh, this is purple. I don't know, in the jar it kind of looks red, but it's duochromatic, so yeah, maybe that's why it looks purple when I apply it. I think I'm going to cover it with a little bit of Whimsical, but this is not red either, it's kind of orangey. Now I'm taking my black pencil again and I'm going to line under my lashes because I did it on this side and look at the difference it makes. Moving on to my face, I want to start by priming. I don't know what's got into me today, but I really want to prime. I didn't do this step in quite a long time. And I'm going to use this Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. But I'm just going to apply these where I have a little bit more texture in the center of my face. And I'm going to blend it in using my fingers. As my foundation today, I'm going to mix my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, which is a shade way too dark for me. This is the shade Y365, and this is the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced in the shade Snow. I'm going to mix both of these and create a shade that's closer to my skin tone. So a pump and a half of the Makeup Forever and a pump and a half of the Too Faced. Mix, 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 mix. Let's see how this goes. This shade looks okay. And now with my sponge I'm going to take what's left on my hand and then start blending. I'll make sure to get into the jawline as well. I'm going to take my Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. I have very little product in this jar, but I really want to finish it. And this is in the shade 005. I'm concentrating it mainly in the inner portion and also the sides of my nose. This kind of makes the nose appear a little bit smaller. Something like this. And I'll highlight the center of my face as well. And with the same sponge I'm going to blend everything in. I'm going to be careful around my eye area so I don't ruin the lower lash line eyeshadow. And I'm going to set everything in place using my RCMA No Color Powder. And first I'm going to set my under eyes with a blending brush. This is a Makeup Addiction Dual Fiber Blender. I'm just tapping the powder on my under eyes. And a very light coat of powder on the rest of my face. Moving on to contour, I'm going to use, as usual, my NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. Just mixing these two shades in the middle. These are like the only ones that I use. From the top of my ear towards the center of my face, I'm going to just contour my cheekbones. A little bit on my jawline as well. Just a little bit on my temples, but above my liner, let's say. I imagine a line from my liner towards my temple, and I'll contour above this line. And of course my forehead, because it desperately needs contouring. Switching to this Too Faced contour brush, and I'm going to pick up this lighter shade and contour my nose with it. So I'm just shading underneath the nose to lift it up visually. And then I'll contour the sides by drawing two lines that are very close to each other. For blush, I'm going to use this Makeup Forever one. No idea what the number is, but the brush that I'm using is a Sigma F10 brush. And I'm applying this a little bit above my contour and keeping it pretty further away from the center of my face. And also pretty high up to fake a kind of a higher cheekbone. For highlighter, I'm going to use my Sephora collection one. This is just so beautiful on the skin. And again, I'm keeping it pretty high up. And I'll also highlight a little bit above my brows, between my brows here on the bridge of my nose, and also on the tip of my nose, Cupid's bow, and chin. For my inner corner and my brow bone, I kind of want something a little bit brighter, so I'm going to use my NYX Born to Glow palette, and I'm going to take this whitish shade. And I'll highlight my inner corner. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And also I'll highlight my brow bone, but just under the arch of my brow. Now that my face makeup is done, I'm going to set it in place using my MAC Fix Plus setting spray. Now I'm going to line my lips using the Boysenberry's lip pencil in the shade Butter Nude. And in the center of my lips, I'm going to apply the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in the shade Crush. This is such a beautiful nude lipstick. Next, I'm going to apply my false lashes off camera, and then I'll be right back to show you the final look. And this is the finished look. I hope you like how it turned out. I applied the Lush Beauty lashes in the style Chic. They are longer in the outer corners, so they give this cat eye effect. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below, and also subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!